Hello, my fellow zombie squad. Welcome to Dustin TV. Um, there's a video that I made about, I think it was a couple of days ago, maybe about a month ago. I don't remember, but that, somebody said I need help. And when I made that video, there was a lot of y'all said I need help. But y'all should have asked me, yeah, you do need help, but why do you do what you do? And I would explain myself. This is the video that I'm going to explain myself to the newcomers, that people that said I really need help. Well, the reason why at that time, I just wore denim skirts for a while. I had two women that I really like, and one is I'm already dating, and the other one, she's just doing her own thing. It was Donna and Tane. They both got me into denim skirts, and basically they didn't know I got into denim skirts because of them. They didn't know until I told Donna later down the road a little bit. The reason why is because basically you could say trying to follow in their footsteps in a way, but I don't understand why did I say that, but I was just trying to explain myself on that. But listen, I understand there's a lot of people uh, like me that wears dresses and skirts. People like me need help. Well, I'm gonna give y'all basically a history lesson. Way back in time, there was no pants was invented. No pants was invented. There was only two options: wear a skirt type garment or a dress type garment. That was it. Until somebody created pants. And men started wearing pants and women started wearing skirts and dresses, and that's how it became until in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, the 90s and the early 2000s and the mid 2000s and 2020, women started wearing women jeans. But here's the thing that I don't get. A woman can wear a man's pants and they could go out and they don't get judged or anything. Oh, that's a woman. She's wearing men's jeans. Well, you know, if a man does it wearing a skirt or a dress, oh, it's wrong. But I want this world to love everybody. Don't matter what they're wearing. When you see somebody like me wearing this stuff, just compliment. Said, hey, I like your dress. I like the way it looks. Or I like your skirt. You know. I just want to live in a world where I can feel comfortable in my own skin. I mean, I understand that y'all said I need help. But in a way, I do, but not in me wearing dresses and skirts. What I'm going to get at is dresses and skirts. Well, it was skirts for a long time for me until somebody says if you're going to wear skirts, you might well try a dress and see how it feels. I tried one. It felt good. But I'm going to I'm going to let y'all know about, what's going on here. See, these skirts that I was wearing was keeping me from harming myself. Because I had a life that I really didn't like. I wanted out, basically, you know, ending my life in a way. I was going through that in school because I didn't have nobody. I didn't have a girlfriend. I wanted that. But I wanted to have a girlfriend that set me for who I am. Because at that time, I wasn't in the skirts as much as I am now. But I was sort of in it in my high school year. But when I started getting out of high school, I started wanting to wear them. But I didn't have any. Well, my girlfriend Donna had one. I wore the shit out of that skirt. I wore it while my dad and my stepmom was gone from work. I put it on. When they come back home, I took it off and put it up. I kept doing that. I wear it in bed. That was just the way it went for a while. Then I found more. I started wearing them, and that's when we was at a thrift store, and when I saw those skirts, my mind focused on the skirts, and I had to come up with a plan. That I told my dad that it was Donna's birthday and I want to buy her some skirts. Well, they wasn't for Donna. They was for me. Had to lie to him to get some skirts, denim skirts. I did that a couple of times, but then he actually, one video of mine caught my sister. And my sister told my dad, and he watched the video, and he couldn't believe it. And he asked me a whole lot of questions that I'm not going to say on here. I told him I'll pack my bags and I'll get the hell out. He said no. He'd asked me why I'm doing it. And I told him the honest truth. I said, well, there were some girls that I liked and they was wearing jean skirts, and I wanted to wear them to see how they feel. And I love the way they feel on me. And then I started to order some, and that's how it became. And I understand that some of y'all think that I need help. But these skirts and these dresses is basically calming me down instead of me harming somebody or just going insane. It's keeping me relaxed and calm. When I get stressed or, stuff like that, I put on a dress or a skirt and it calms me down. And you got to understand, I'm not trying to be weird. That's just who I am of a person. I believe everybody has a chance to be themselves. Instead of being picked on or saying you need help. Yeah, I'm not saying that y'all say that to me. But people do tell other people they need help if they see them doing what I'm doing. And I don't understand what is wrong with me doing this. One, is not against the law. And two, who cares? At least I'm covered. You know what I'm saying? Only thing is different is not a men's pair of jeans, it's a women's leather skirt. But this is just who I am. I'm not saying every man should do what I'm doing. I'm not saying that. There's some men doing the same thing that I'm doing. They probably did it longer than I did. But I just want to understand why the world is so hateful. Why? Why can't I can feel comfortable going out in a skirt and enjoy myself shopping, getting toilet paper, household stuff, or going to a movies, going to a restaurant in my skirt or dress. But I can't because the world is a hateful place to live in. Why all we should do is just stop hating and just start loving each other and compliment each other on what we wear. Like, for instance, is there a guy comes in with a real, like a white leather dress, and he comes in, and I said, hey man, I'm not trying to be weird or anything. I was like, dude, I love that dress. Where did you get it? You know, I might get it from my wife. You know, if that person didn't like wearing them, he just said, I get it from my wife. Or if the man did like wearing them, said, where I could get one where I get it for myself and add it to my collection. I would be one of those guys. But why is it so wrong for a man to have a little feminine side, have an emotional side? I have a little feminine side. I have a lot of masculinity side. Heck, I wear pants and stuff like that all the time. Hell, I even wore my baseball jersey and a shirt and a pair of jeans. And wore these Crocs. I don't have my Nikes anymore because they got messed up in the washing machine. But what's wrong with a man wearing a dress and a skirt? What's the harm? At least he's covered up. At least he's not showing his genitals or his ding dong, whatever you want to call it. But I don't understand. I get it. Freedom of speech. You have all right to say what you want to say on a comment. This is America. You can say what the hell you want to say. But I get what you're saying. I do saying I need help. And I'm explaining to you why I do what I do. I'm not saying you're wrong. You're not wrong. You're just looking out for me. You're just making sure that I don't get messed with or picked on. You're just looking out for me. I get it and I appreciate it. But I'm just explaining it to you why I do what I do. I love wearing dresses and skirts. That's my passion. If I didn't have these, I would go insane. I would try to find something else to do. Yes, video games. Of course, there's one of the things that calm you down, play video games. I do that as well. But I just have more excited to buy a dress or putting a dress or a skirt on. That's more excited to me than playing a video game. Yeah, I played video games before, and I still do. Hell, my girlfriend bought me an Xbox Series X. It's only about, a couple months old. It came out in October 17th of 2024. But, guys, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying, you know, oh, yeah, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm not. While you're saying it, you're just trying to look out for me. You're just trying to change me, try to where that I don't have to be picked on anymore. Guys, I've been picked on all my life. I was picked on way before I started doing all this. When I was a kid, I got picked on because I was different. Because I was handicapped. Because I wasn't a normal kid in school. I was an outcast. I was a weird kid. I was a disabled kid. Basically, some kid told me that I needed to be locked up in a mental institution when I was a kid. But I'm trying to tell y'all the reason why I do this. I don't see there's no harm of me doing what I'm doing. Only harm that I will do is my family. That's the only people that I'll harm. But I understand my family is want me to stop doing what I'm doing. But they can't stop me. It's a free country. I can do what I want because I'm an adult. I'm not trying to do this to harm my family. I'm not trying to do this to harm anybody. I'm doing this because I love what I'm doing. This is my passion. Basically, if somebody took all this away from me, I would basically walk in front of a truck. This is my life. This is my passion. Taking this away is like taking a candy from a baby. I'm just being truthful. I'm just giving you my heart, basically. I just don't get it. Why is this world so hateful to people? Like, allow them to be them. I'm going to say something about the transgender people, the community. Only thing that I have wrong is when they go into schools and try to change little kids' minds to be a male or a female, a different gender. That's what I do not like. But the bathroom situation, what the government needs to do is put out some money where transgender people can have their own bathrooms instead of going in a man is trained into a woman going into a women's bathroom. He's not a woman. He will never be a woman. He was a man before he was a woman. A woman trying to be a man, trained into a man. She was a woman before she was a man. She would never be a man, like a man would never be a woman, a true woman. Basically, what I'm going to say and I'm not disrespecting the transgender community, but what I'm saying is that when a man becomes a woman and you said they're a woman, you're slapping the face of the real women. They're the real women of this world. When a man turned into a female, they're not real women. They're wannabe women. They're not the real women. They will never be a real woman. Yeah, they could get the surgery done and get a vagina, but they would never have a baby because they wasn't born as a female. They was born as a male where they transition into a female and they can't have kids. They can adopt a kid and they can be called mama, but like a woman trying her into a male. She has a vagina. She will never have a penis or nuts to pregnate a woman. She was a woman by birth. She transgendered into a man. It would never work. A man turned into a woman is not a real woman. A woman turned into a man is not a real man. A real man is born as a man. That's a man. A woman is a woman when she was born as a female. That's the real women. But the bathroom situation that I would say, give a transgender their own bathrooms, saying, meaning man slash woman, a woman slash man will understand, you know, a woman trying to be a man, they go in their own bathroom. A man turned into a female, they have their own bathroom. And the real men can have their own bathroom, and the real women can have their own bathroom. There will be 4 different bathrooms for genders. For a man, a woman trying to be a man trying to be a woman, and a real woman, and a real man. That's what I would have done. But nobody don't think about that. But let's get back to what I was explaining. Some of y'all said, I need help. And what I was saying is that this is who I am. I would never change my way of life. I get it that y'all want to help me out to keep me from being picked on, but I have been picked on all my life. It won't change a thing. Only this time they'll pick on me because I'm wearing a dress or a skirt. They will call me a faggot. They will call me transgender. They will call me a queer. They will call me gay. They would call me anything that they would throw every word to me except the damn kitchen sink. It ain't gonna bother me. Cause the only thing that I'm gonna block it out and move on with my life. I'm happy for what I'm doing. But I just want people to understand. We're not in the 90s. We're not in the early 2000s. We're in 2025. And somebody said on my TikTok said, that's the reason why we voted for Trump. That person didn't realize I voted for Trump too. But I want people to have the freedom to do what they want. This is what America is about. Do what you want with your life. It's America, for God's sake. People have the freedom to wear what they want to wear, do what they want to do, and be free. Instead of the society trying to change them for who they are, and just accept them for who they are. Instead of changing them and saying they need help, just support them. It would be a whole lot better than anything. All I want is just love and support. And just, I want y'all to, like, wow, Dustin, I never thought you would find a dress like that or a skirt. Be positive instead of being negative. Because if you're negative in my videos or you're negative in my comments, all it does is make me feel bad. Just let me be me, for God's sake. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not hurting anybody by me doing this. Society is always going to have something wrong with it. People out there is going to judge you for who you are, and they don't understand the reason why you do what you do. I'm explaining why do I do what I do. I love this. I love doing this. This is my passion. If this was taken away from me, my life would be a living hell, and the only thing that I would have done is walk into that road before the truck and just stand there and let the truck take me out. Basically killing myself. Yes, there's more thing of life than me wearing skirts and dresses. That's just who I am. I love them so much. I have so many dresses and skirts. It's just unbelievable. I mean, I just love it. I know that I need help. I get it. I understand it. I mean, it's my money. This is my life. All I'm asking is support. I understand. If you don't want to support me, I'm not gonna hate you for it. I'm not gonna say, oh, I hate you for it because you ain't gonna support me. That is your decision. You have the freedom to not support me. It's America, for God's sake. You have that freedom to not like what I do. But I'm just sitting here explaining why I do what I do to the people that says I need help. I just wanted to do this video for y'all and explain it. But guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, because it's already Friday. It's one something in the morning. But I just explain what I'm doing, the reason why I do what I do to the people that said I need help. But the people that said I need help, God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful day to go to work if you work. If not, I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. Guys, I'll see you on the next one, guys.